Cosmic horror is heaven for retards, and H.P. Lovecraft was an atheist hack fraud who stopped believing in God because his parents told him that Santa Claus wasn't real when he was 5. Cosmic horror at this point is just atheist retards saying, quote, but what if God was real and was evil or some shit? Not original, not even scary, because God is real and he is good all the time. A man sees a big fish or a big squid or some shit and then goes crazy? Give me a break. Every time I've seen a bigger than normal fish I've just said, hell yeah, and told my buddies about it. I have read a great deal of Lovecraft, and I will say outright that the only stories that I like of his don't actually have anything to do with a giant space squid, elder god, bullshit that retards online seem to suck off endlessly. A few examples. The Nameless City is about a race of sentient reptiles in the desert who used to live it up before the desert became the desert. I like this story, but they're just reptiles, not giant elder squid demons. The Color Out of Space is about a meteorite that glows a strange color that doesn't exist and kills everyone on a farm. Not about squid demons, it's just about radiation, which is admittedly interesting, because it predates the usage of atomic weapons and all the studies on radiation that happened afterward. It also has a movie adaptation starring Nick Cage. The Conscript is one of my favorite poems, and it's about a soldier being drafted into the First World War and being driven insane by the horrors of war. War is something that keeps me awake at night sometimes. War is scarier than a big squid thing in the sky or in the ocean, because I'm on land and people want that land. Facts concerning the late Arthur Sherman and his family is about a man realizing he is half-ape and then setting himself on fire to keep it a secret. This isn't as scary of a story, especially nowadays, since furries are everywhere and would gladly live that sort of life. But it is still an interesting story about man finding the missing link and then having sex with it. Still, not about giant space squids. I could go on, but I think you get the point. I think the reason that cosmic horror got so big in recent years is because never before in history has there been such a large populace of half-wits who think they know shit when they really don't know shit. Talking in a few places about all-encompassing cosmic and spiritual matters that they don't fully understand, even though they think they do. In other words, a lot of the dumbasses and retards online, read here as atheists, believe that they have evidence of their belief, or rather their lack thereof, and the thought that they could be wrong scares them to death. In much shorter terms, what is scary to them is not necessarily that there could be a giant space squid coming to enslave them. What really frightens them is being wrong. This is why the same people who suck off Lovecraft so much also suck off the flavor of the month bullshit that is peddled on Reddit and other shithole, pseudo-intellectual dens of degeneracy. They want so much to be right, or to be seen as right, that they are often afraid to voice any opinion that isn't echoed by the figureheads of the explainer class that is currently cannibalizing horror online to pay their bills. If a big enough video maker pissed on their leg and told them that it was raining, they would believe it and hope against hope that it kept raining. These people are retarded, no doubt about it. I have thought of shit that's scarier than anything these people claim to lose sleep over every day of my life for years. You know what's truly scary? What scares me of all people? It's not giant space squids, it's what I know humanity is capable of, and the realization that we tiptoe on a thin line between civilized and savagery every day of our lives. Every day is a coin flip, a roll of the dice, and you never know when the quiet man down the street is going to finally lose his marbles and start doing reprehensible, monstrous shit. What scares me is reality, as well as the hypothetical that could become reality. If only you knew just how bad things could really be, maybe you would be in my shoes, locking yourself inside and refusing to come out safe for when the sun is down and the rest of the world is asleep in their beds. If only you knew. If only you fucking knew.